I'm Dr. Sharon Schutz, and I'm here with Nancy Shanafelt, and she is running for the Trinity County Tax Assessor Collector.
That's right.
And she's going to share with us her vision and goal for Trinity County and who she is and what she's all about. So tell us about Nancy, about your family.
Okay. I grew up in Groveton and graduated from Groveton High School in 2002. And from there I went to A&M and graduated in 2006. I got to marry my junior high sweetheart, Sam Shanafelt, which is one of the Trinity County game wardens here. And we have two sons, Cooper 9 and Troop 3. And I'm excited about this opportunity to run for tax assessor because I think now is better than ever a good time to get involved and absorb some of the responsibilities politically and in other areas for our county. And so yeah, we're just local folks.
Awesome. Tax collector. Has such a negative ring to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't have an incumbent.
Right, yes.
And so this is probably as wild as an election's going to be.
Yeah, that's it.
But anyway, I'm glad that you had time to come and sit down with me because I want people to get to know you and your vision. I know you've talked about doing registration for boats.
Yes.
Which is something obvious. I didn't know that we didn't do registrations for boats, and I didn't know. Who knew?
Well, that's a great opportunity for Trinity County to bring in revenue.
Yeah.
It won't cost us a dime to do. It's just a program, a software on the computer, and I can have training for free. It'll just be paper and ink, which we already provide. We already have in the office. And so instead of giving that revenue to our surrounding counties like Polk or Houston, we can just bring it back here at home, and it'll also be convenience for the people.
Well, why is it not here?
It was years ago, and someone just passed it off, and it's not required. We don't have to do it, so it's up to the elected official.
Oh, okay. And there's something else there, the registration for boats, and what else?
Keeping the doors open for lunch was another idea that
I
really.
That.
I think really it's important. With the working crowd have no time. They have their lunch break.
Right.
So if I keep the doors open, they can run in and take care of their business, and then when 5 o'clock hits, they can go home.
Yeah, these companies, excuse me, these companies that that open their doors while everybody else is working, and then shut their doors when everybody gets off. But you have to go there because, like you need. Household supplies. You need hardware.
Right.
And I've said so many hardware stores are not open but a few hours on a Saturday, and you're like, why aren't you open when we're home working?
Yes.
And so it's nice to see somebody thinking like that and thinking ahead.
Convenience. I mean, that just makes everybody happy.
Yeah. So speaking of the registration and all that, let's talk certification, because that seems to be an issue that, and I've seen on Facebook, and I've talked to others, and that there's some confusion in that.
There is, yeah.
Why don't you tell me what? I mean, maybe you can help me understand where I'm confused, because I misunderstood what's been said originally, and I understood. And I think it's not correct, but I understood that you could go in there, you could legally apply, you could be voted in, but you couldn't do the job because you're not qualified, and it would take 2 years for you to be qualified.
Right.
That's what I heard. Now, that's not necessarily what was said, but that's what my mind
there is
heard.
Misleading information floating around on social media and stuff, and it leads voters to believe that. But number one, this is an elected office, and the county and the state want us to be successful. It's less burden on them if we're successful when we get voted in. And so I was looking up one particular, the tax code, 6.231, but continuing education is the key, and it is required to be in office. And that's by the Tax Assessor Collector Association, which is just an association. And they do, but you have 90 days. Once you're elected, you have 90 days to meet their required testing, their continuing education and everything. So, and on top of that, between election day and when we take office, there's also opportunity to go ahead. They offer a newly elected official course to get that out of the way, get you started on your feet.
Oh, that's nice.
I think really the main thing is 90 days. So anybody that's elected, just like Doug Page, he's done a great job. When he went in there, you know, he had to get certain continuing education towards his job because he didn't come from a judge background. But I think he's done a fabulous job.
Yes.
And then I know on the DMV part, it's been said that I won't be able to log in when I take office. But I spoke with the San Jacinto tax assessor collector this week, actually. And she said that you do have to pass modules at an 80% passing rate to log into the computer. But with a newly elected official like me coming in, the DMV department will send someone to my office and get me set up to where I can take the modules and go ahead and log in. There will not be we won't skip a beat in the office.
Okay.
All the computers will be up, running like normal. The doors will unlock and the lights will be on.
And the DMV computer part is a part of the bigger whole. What is that? Registration for cars and
right,
whatever.
Yes.
So that's not
Department of Motor Vehicles.
right. And so that's not your main one, but
It's
that's
not.
part of it.
It is,
Okay,
yes.
So,
That's
but
the
see,
second
that's
part.
where the confusion has been. And like I said, I was confused. And when I get confused, you know, I've got to pull strings until I figure out exactly what
Sure.
I'm talking about or what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you've probably seen a lot of TACA, Tax Assessor Collector Association, requires 2 years this, to that. But when it comes down to it, that's that association's requirement. Now, the Association of Counties, that's Texas requirements, and that goes back to you have 90 days after you're elected.
Okay, what is the TACA? How important is that in your field, in your job?
It's very important. They cover courses like on ethics, the legal part, and as with everything in life, there's always small changes happening.
Right.
So it keeps you on track. Even the lady in San Jacinto County, after 25 years, she said there's a certain courses that aren't required every year, but she does take it to stay on top of her business, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
With everything that changes. But the actual TACA has zero bearing on me running for office or running the office
Or doing your job.
when I take seat.
Okay. Well, that clears up a lot because I honestly have not understood all of it, and like I said, when I'm confused or don't understand something,
Well,
I've
a lot of
gotta
other
figure
people
it
are
out.
confused, and but that is the truth. And I posted something on my Facebook that kind of clarifies it. If you're a reader,
Good. I'm glad that we got this cleared up, and I'm hoping that that people that see this will and like I said earlier, we had somebody we had it explained, and so I will probably not put that in the video, but anyway, I glad to get that cleared up.
yeah. That's
So
good stuff.
so now your mother is Connie Dew,
Correct.
and she owns the restaurant there, City Cafe.
County Seat Cafe.
County seat. Where do I get this City Cafe?
I don't know, but
Anyway.
it sounds good.
Yeah, I've called it that a dozen times. And, but anyway, okay. So she owns the
She
County Seat Cafe.
County Seat Cafe.
Who has the best onion rings in Trinity County?
They are delicious. We
Ooh,
sell
they
a whole
are.
bunch.
I
Yes.
bet you do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I saw her last night. She was at the Westwood Shores Country Club meeting.
Yes.
And we really we love having local people running, and whatever. It's really cool to have the overlap.
I actually had to drag her out because the word on the street is that my mother is too involved and will take over the county office if I am elected. And that's so much baloney. But she is active into the county seat and grandkids, and that's it.
Right.
Like any mother, she fully supports my decision to run, but you won't see her passing out cards or putting up a sign or asking for votes, which kind of makes me sad. But at the same time, Trinity County needs to know that Nancy is running for Nancy and Sam Shanafelt on our accord. And
Now you will see Sam
Yeah, you
doing
will.
these things.
Yes, you will.
You've seen
He's
Sam
on
doing
fire.
a lot.
Sam's on fire. He even had to make a speech for me last week.
He did, and he did a great job.
Yeah.
Well, Nancy, thank you for coming in today and
Thank you
for talking
for
to us
having
and talking to our viewers. One last thing before we stop, I would like for you to look into that camera and talk to the constituents, because these are the people that you'll be serving.
Okay.
And tell them why you want to serve them and why you want to be the tax assessor and collector for Trinity County and what you can do for them.
Okay, great. My name is Nancy Shanafelt, and I want to be your next tax assessor collector. I'm young and educated professional that's eager to help Trinity County for many years to come, and I am confident that I can handle the duties of the job and hopefully make some improvements to make the office a little bit better. So please vote Shanafelt March 3rd, 2020.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck. Yes.